guys, and welcome back to the Fulfillman channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at an amazing spy tool that you can use to find winning products, as well as a few winning products that you can go and take a look at and see what makes them into such excellent products to go and trial on your websites. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So guys, first of all, the thing you need to do is jump over to BIGSPY.com. I'll leave a link for this down in the description so you can go and check it out after this video. This amazing tool will allow you to spy on other people's adverts for various different platforms, YouTube, Google, Facebook, etc., in order to see what products are already selling really well. And I'm going to show you how we can identify those from the list of items. And let's have a look then what we need to do, guys. So if you look on the left up by BIGSPY, we've got ecom. We want to click on ecom because that's where we're going to be looking. And then we come down to where it says search now. By clicking on search now, it's going to bring me across to the next page. Now, there's various different things that I want to change on here. So predominantly I'm looking at building a Shopify store, so I want to use Shopify here. I'm going to come down to where it says country and region. I want to select United States because they have far more active buyers in the United States than pretty much anywhere else, and they are very willing to purchase things on basically a whim, where they'll go and see an advert for something they've never really thought they wanted and they'll go and buy it for whatever reason that is, who knows. And then we're going to look down below where it says advanced. I'm just going to click on English. Because I'm English, it's much easier for me to create an English website. Obviously, if you're creating a website for France, etc., go and search for French adverts. Go and search for French advertising, etc. You can choose a few different options and play around a little bit with it. Now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to click on 30 days so that I get a good advertising window, right? If I go for too long, a lot of those products may be very saturated. A lot of people may have already seen the marketing. If I go for too short, it's not going to give me enough data. I really want to look at like 30 days as a good middle amount. And if I want more or whatever, I can change it there. But I'm going to stick with this for now. I'm going to click here on Facebook to select the platform, and then I got all of these different ones popping up down below, but I want to search for a few things on different criteria. So by clicking on this drop down menu here, you can see that I can search for a few different things. Now obviously, like, relevance might come within the sort of search parameters I put in, not necessarily that interesting. Impressions, if someone's got a lot of impressions, then there's obviously a certain amount of ad budget being sent. But if I click on something like shares, people tend to share products with other people that they're very passionate about, okay? So if a product already has a lot of impressions and is being widely shared, it's likely to be a popular product. The very first one we can see is something to do with American military. Black Rifle Coffee, etc. have been very successful in this area. I don't personally go for things like t-shirts and clothing because it tends to end up with lots of returned items, because items don't tend to fit people often, and you want to find something that people won't necessarily return on anything other than maybe something to do with quality. But because we have an excellent place that we're going to go and find our products from later on, we're not really going to have to suffer from that either. So let's keep going down until we can find items that are not clothing to do with sizing, etc. And then we can see what might be of use to us. So we can see on the right hand side this particular item, which has got me very interested. Now first of all, what I'm seeing has got me interested. I can see straight away that it's pretty much a dropshipping product. It's probably come from somewhere like Alibaba, etc. Very easy to get hold of, or at least through the website I'm going to show you later, very easy to source a product like this. I can see that it has 6.7 million impressions. That's not cheap, guys. It's a lot of money being spent on those impressions, and it has over 20,000 shares, 5,000 comments, loads of likes, guys. Let's click on shop now, and it's going to bring us across to the website for it. Right, now what I see first of all is a pretty unimpressive, uninspiring website. No disrespect to whoever's created it, because they're obviously selling these successfully through their advertising campaign. What I can see is different product photos, and it shows me different ways to slice vegetables, very easy to clean, loads of other stuff. The product photos all look fairly standard though, but there's obviously opportunity to upgrade your product photos. I'm going to show you that as well in a bit. You can see in terms of pricing, $37.88. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a spreadsheet of all of these different items, and then later on, once I've got a good 3 or 4, I'll go across and try to find out where I'm going to source them. It's nice to see that you've got lots of little videos here. So basically, guys, you can see that it's fairly simple product page is converting really well. You've got loads of the reviews down below, which ought to look like Alibaba reviews, but that's not a problem because you're going to be able to create a better looking website, create a better looking product, create a kind of like a more personalized product with personalized branding, etc. Get your product photos made to a much greater standard. This overall has got me very interested because this is a product that I know is going to sell well. Anything within kitchens, DIY, this kind of stuff always sells well because people are continually trying to upgrade their cooking game. They'll always buy little things that will help them with their life and make things easier in their kitchen, because not only it combines a hobby, but as well it's something you kind of need to do every day as well. So this is my first item. Hopefully you can understand why I've chosen it from the ads as well as looking at it on the website. Okay, so let's go across and find our next. So let's go across and find another product that we think might be something that we can sell. Okay, to make it kind of a little bit different, let's have a look on Instagram ads, and that's going to bring up maybe some of the same but also a few perhaps different things that maybe you have not seen before. Again, I don't tend to like to go to shoes, jackets, etc., but more focusing on things that I think that basically don't have problems with sizing or anything else. If I click here on list, then I can see perhaps a little bit clearer all of the different items that are available, and by coming down I can see a few more things that might be of interest. Now this product is a little bit interesting for me. I can see it's already got 43 million impressions. That's absolutely massive. So let's jump across to the website for this, which is BOD Wellbeing, and I'm going to explain a little bit about why I like websites. Okay, this has brought me across to the BOD Wellbeing website. Obviously guys, think about how you can improve on these websites. If you've come across a website and it's already really nice, then you probably have to put a little bit more work in, but that doesn't mean that you can't sell to the similar audience because not everyone has already seen this. Now, what I really like about products like this, people will spend lots of money on certain things, and if you can help them to improve posture, improve their overall health through a product that actually does help to improve their health and well-being, then you can often sell to a lot of people. So coming down guys, you can come across and you can find this particular product here, as well as loads of other products that you could also potentially sell as well. Now, I've already explained what it is about this particular product that might be of interest. It's going to help people with a number of different things, help with their posture, help with kind of ailments, problems with knees, ankles, etc. And you can see down below, can be added to any shoe shape, is breathable, and also memory foam padding. So yes, we don't want to sell things like shoes and stuff, but you can see that you can trim this to fit different sizes of shoes, and that's something that appeals to me there. I know here it's selling for around $20, which is a little bit on the low side, but I would anticipate that this product is going to be very affordable to be able to find as a wholesale item, so that's not something that we have to stress about too much. It's also something that people are likely to buy multiples of. If they've got problems with their feet, etc., they might buy a couple of pairs for themselves, as well as maybe pairs for other people, so you could potentially have a good opportunity to upsell and upscale to create bundles, etc., which is obviously a great way to increase the conversion rate of customers. Not only increasing the amount of customers, but increasing the average spend of the customer, which is the secret sauce, the secret success recipe to be able to build a sustainable drop shipping brand, or just a brand in general, because the cost of the customer can be quite high, but if we manage to get more and more sales, etc., out of them and get them coming back to the store because of our excellent service, then we are going to be in with a high chance of success. So adding that one to the list, let's jump back to the website and see if we can find some more. Now this next one I actually really like. Is a very unique thing. Maybe it might not be something that we could easily source, but I can't imagine that it's that difficult to find something very similar, and if it's not, then we can find potentially a supplier who's going to be able to produce it through the website that we're going to check out in just a moment, guys. It's basically putting together different voice notes of various people, which is kind of cool because maybe you've got lots of people who are singers, musicians, etc., that you can create voice notes before. Something a little bit unique, something a little bit different that you may never have considered, but ultimately it's a very interesting piece because it ticks the uniqueness box. And if you can do stuff that other people don't have access to because you found the right supplier who's going to be able to produce this for you, then you're also nailing another key point, and that's not to have too much available competition. So let's jump across to the website and see what we've got going on over here. So jumping over to the website, again, not a particularly impressive website. There's loads of different sizing options and stuff like that, which is really cool because different sizing options have difference in pricing, going up $200, etc. Now, obviously, again, I'm not exactly certain whether or not this is going to be something I can make for dropshipping, but that's why I take a few different ones, guys, and then I go across to someone who's going to be able to source items for me, or perhaps not be able to source them, and that's fine because it's basically a game of collecting as much information as possible and then seeing what we can do. You can see down below that we've got all these different fonts, etc. to choose from, so people have a lot of opportunity to choose something very bespoke and unique to them. You can target people very easily, people who are singers, people who are musicians, etc., as I've just mentioned, which is something else that's really cool. And I definitely like this product, guys. It's pretty unique, something I haven't seen before. There's 3 items there which I think I'm going to be able to find through dropshipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head across to this amazing website, which is fulfillman.com. Link down below in the description, guys, so make sure you go and check it out after this video. Now, not only does Fulfillman provide an amazing catalogue of products that you've probably never seen before on Alibaba, etc., and is not available to everyone. So you've got to come across, click on the sign up button, and then get a membership, and that will allow you to see the product catalogue full of amazing winning products from some of the very best suppliers in China. But coming across to the servicing for dropshipping, this is something I'm really interested in. But this website, guys, does a whole host of the things that make dropshipping painful for most people. But if you can find someone who's going to find you the very best suppliers, the very best products, and guarantee you things like shipping times as well as aftercare for your products, then you are already onto a winner. And Fulfillman.com will handle all of those things for you. If you come to them with a product idea, they will do their very best to try and find you a reputable supplier who's going to be able to provide you with that product. All you got to do, guys, go to Fulfillman.com, take the products that we've just talked about, those 3 products, give them to the Fulfillment team, and they're going to come back to you with various different products, different quotes. If you want, they're going to be able to do private labeling, they're going to be able to produce you product photos and upscale your whole business from the very start so that you're already operating head and shoulders above the majority of other people who are operating in the dropshipping space. And that's going to give you a massive edge, and that's what it's all about, because you can really take command of the market, guys, by setting yourself with some really solid foundation. So make sure you go and check it out in the Fulfillment link down below. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video on how to find some amazing different products, as well as where you can go once you've found the product ideas to find the very best sourcing teams, etc., then make sure you smash the like button on this video. It helps out more than you know. Thank you. And if you're new to the channel, you want to learn more about winning products as well as different tools that you can use to help with your dropshipping game, then make sure you subscribe to the Fulfillment channel to be kept up to date with all the latest happening. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.